So Logan Paul came out. I didn't watch any of it. No, I did watch when they tried to what him, and he said, "I'm not going to do it." And then they still whatted him, and he said, "You guys suck."
Well, he ran down the fact that he's a moment maker. He's had the best rookie year by far, and he's the most viral athlete in the company, and he's already United States champion.
Is that
And
true, though? Because didn't Jinder Mahal, or is trending not the same as being viral?
Oh.
See, I'm an old man. I don't know these fancy terms.
Yeah, being viral is different. But you're right. Jinder Mahal had that segment with The Rock was the most viral until it wasn't. So yeah, you're right. But yes, that's what he was bragging about. And then he said, "This is a big night for me and the WWE." And he announces that all future PLEs, Prime, that is his little Gatorade type energy drink or sports drink. They also have an energy drink, but it's a sports drink.
Yeah,
it's very
I'm actually
important
drinking
information.
Fruit punch right now. Tropical punch. I'm sorry.
There you go.
It tastes like ass. The original is much better.
That is that is heel Harry saying that. Don't come after me. Me, Tyson, don't come after me for bad reviews. Anyway, they are going to be the center mat advertisement for all PLEs going forward. AKA, there's a Prime bottle in the middle of the ring for all PLEs.
They're paying Logan Paul to have an ugly ass bottle of his ugly ass drink in the middle of the wrestling mat.
Yeah. So all night you're going to see Prime bottles.
Great.
Now, this was brilliant. And I'm going to tell you why it's brilliant. So Logan Paul, right now he's a heel. And he's hated. Like, majorly hated. I think we did a video on it, but we already talked about it. WWE, they were going to do this mat advertisement anyway. So it's perfect to put Logan Paul's Prime, who's already hated, in that position so that he gets the heat from, "Oh, these things are stupid. This sucks. Why do they have to put advertisements on the ring? What's next? They're going to do the turnbuckle." He can take all that. And then, after a month or two, then you can slip in Slim Jim or whoever else is going to go next. You can put the show podcast in center ring. Wonder how much that would cost.
Way more than the
Is that of our price range?
Yeah. Well, first of all, we'd have to get in line.
I don't know. Maybe we can have like one of the bottom turnbuckles. Bottom turnbuckle, not on camera. How about
just the underneath side?
Yeah, put us underneath one of the bottom turnbuckles.
Yeah.
Like,
we know it's there.
Can we at least get it on camera a little bit? What about like just the outside?
Damn, I'd have to watch Nia Jax matches.
Oh yeah, see that shot right there. They chose.
When you see Nia Jax ass, think of the show podcast.
But yeah, that's why it's such a brilliant idea.
I just wish they would think of something better than just the bottle. I mean, I think it's dumb, but in the grand scheme of things, it really doesn't matter that there's a logo in the middle of the ring. And you're right. I think Logan's the perfect one for it because he has the product, he's got the fight background and all that shit, and he is hated, and he can take that heat. Everything you just said.
You know, UFC does it, and they're just there. The only thing I think about is, like, I wonder how slick that is and if they would ever slip on it.
But the UFC has Zions, which is kind of a cool logo.
And Venom, and
it seems like they use visually appealing logos. I don't know how it's going to work with just a bottle.
Your problem is just what it is, not what it represents.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about Logan Paul.
No, I mean, like, it representing the fact that we're now getting advertisements on the canvas of the wrestling ring.
I think it's dumb, but they're with the UFC. It's not surprising.
Yeah, like I said, I think we did a video about that a while ago when they signed.
Yeah,
I don't know if we did a clip of it, but when we did a video about WWE signing with TKO, I was like, you know, are they going to do this? Or that wouldn't be surprising if we start seeing advertisements in the ring.
Exactly. It makes sense. Vince isn't there anymore, and it seems like they're more open to doing new things, and they're not afraid to make money, even if it bastardizes what once was the WWE.
Now, how long until they start putting on the wrestlers' trunks?
I don't know, man.
Would that be too far? I mean, Brock Lesnar used to have like Jimmy John's on his wrestling trunks.
Brock Lesnar also dressed like a fighter.
He did.
I think if you have, I don't know, Dragon Lee with Jimmy John's,
on his dick.
Yeah. Or
Yeah, that would be a jarring
McDonald's
thing.
on one of Dominic's accessories.
Yeah, that'd probably be a little too far. All that.
Yeah.
Let's just keep it to the ring, because I believe the fighters get their own sponsors, and that's what they're putting on them. So if they're getting their own sponsors, they get their own cut of it. But WWE couldn't do that.
No, they could now.
Well,
Vince
I'm
is
saying they
gone.
wouldn't. They wouldn't let the wrestlers be making their own brand deals. We'll give you the brands, and we'll take 55, and you get 35, and then we got to pay our investors too, or whatever. How that works. Crazy thing, but yeah, we're getting in-ring advertisements now that they are here. The rest of that segment, after that was revealed, Logan Paul calls out, was sitting at ringside, KSI, who is his partner on this whole Prime thing, and they're just posing to take pictures for the monumental moment. Randy Orton's music hits. Well, he tries to RKO Logan Paul, but Logan Paul rolls out of the ring, and then he RKOs KSI.
Of course he does.
And then he drags him and puts him over the Prime bottle that's on the canvas advertisement, and then they do the overhead shot showing him passed out on the Prime bottle, and then that's your picture. Funny picture, but yeah, that's how the segment ends. So yeah, we are getting the advertisements.
Unfortunately, we got KSI too.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know too much about him. I know he does like the Sidemen, and I know the Randolph guy in the Sidemen I don't like more. Because he thinks he's somewhere else. He thinks he's a different race. He does rap music too. Who do you think you are, boy?
I got hip to KSI during a what they call diss track season. All these YouTube rappers are making diss tracks to each other. It was like a little fucking game.
Oh.
But KSI has a brother, a Deji, this nerdy little guy. Looks like a strong gust of wind would blow him over. He's tried boxing a couple times, and I think he boxed Logan Paul, actually. Logan or Jake Paul. Of course, he lost.
Mm.
But Deji got a couple of YouTube rappers together and released this long-ass diss track on KSI. Talked about how he got an abortion and shit. He ended up apologizing, then they got into a fight again. I don't know where they are with that. Started losing interest.
Well, it's a good time to mention, I guess, that Jake Paul will be fighting Mike Tyson.
Is it going to be an exhibition or is it going to be a real fight?
That's what I was asking. Well, it's an exhibition. I'm like, okay, well, I understand it's an exhibition, but is Mike Tyson going to like go hard, or is he going to play it as an exhibition? Because if he goes hard, it's not going to be a good night for even at 50 years old. If he comes in there prepared, like he's like he was fighting Lennox Lewis or something,
Come in all steel faced, like, oh shit.
It'd almost be like Hogan Rocky 3, and Rocky's like, "Hey, you're taking this easy, right?" And he's like, dead ass serious, getting thrown around. So yeah, if Mike goes in there and he's like serious, it is not going to be pretty for Paul.
We'll see.
But if he takes it lightly, then it'll go the distance and someone will win.
I don't know. Every time I think that fucker's going to get his ass kicked, he manages to pull it out.
Well, this one ain't the one.
I mean, if he does, man, God.
No, there's no way. Well, I guess there is a way because, as they say, it only takes one punch. But
yeah, Mike Tyson could slip.
Yeah. Last year or so, I was watching those training videos from Mike Tyson working the bags. He still got it. Maybe he's not as fast as he was, but he still got the power. I'll definitely watch it. It'll be on Netflix, unfortunately. So I'm going to have to figure that out.